The cockroach is the fastest animal with 6 legs, and they can cover a distance of a meter in 1 second. It's almost impossible to break an egg by squeezing both ends between your thumb and middle fingers. The largest recorded tsunami wave struck Latoya Bay in Alaska in 1958, destroying vegetation up to 1,750 feet above the height of the bay. The base of the Great Pyramid in Egypt is larger than 10 football fields. Currently, the world's tallest building is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai at a height of 829 meters, which is 2,722 feet. It has the world's highest observation deck, restaurant, and nightclub. 1 million seconds is about 11 days, 1 billion seconds is about 32 years, and a trillion seconds is about 32,000 years. Frogs do not drink water. At birth, a panda weighs about 3 to 5 ounces, which is 1/800th times the size of its adult mother. The Irish language has no words for no and yes. Blood is 6 times thicker than water. Because of the speed at which the sun moves, it is impossible for a solar eclipse to last more than 7 minutes 58 seconds. The Library of Congress in Washington is the world's largest library. The human eyeball is 24.5 millimeters long. There are approximately 75 million horses in the world. The average human being's body has enough fat to make 7 bars of soap. For 5 years, the Webster's Dictionary had a definition for the word "dord," a word which has never actually existed. Up until the 20th century, Wisconsin and New Jersey had laws that allowed the castration of epileptic persons. The first product that Motorola started to develop was a record player for motor vehicles. At that moment in time, the most popularly known player on the market was called Victrola, so they called themselves Motorola. Acorns were used as a substitute for coffee during the Civil War. Toboggan is derived from the Algonquin language and loosely meant instrument with which to drag a cord. The leaves of the Sumatra breadfruit are notched when they first form and have no indentations when they fully mature. Abraham Lincoln had a wart on his face. A vulture will never attack an animal that is moving. A cluster of dead-end tubules near the ovaries are the remains of what could have turned into sperm ducts. Children have a better sense of smell than adults. The 5 Olympic rings are a representation for 5 continents: Africa, North America, Asia, Australia, and Europe. However, there are 7 continents. South America and Antarctica complete the continent list. The word fart comes from the Old English fjortan, which means to break wind. The blow of a whale has a strong, foul odor. It smells like old oil and spoiled fish. Because whales have such terrible breaths, sailors once believed that if you smelled it for long periods, it will cause brain disorders. A cubic mile of seawater contains over 155 million tons of minerals. Actor Robert Redford attended the University of Colorado on a baseball scholarship. 9 American presidents never went to college. These presidents are George Washington, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Grover Cleveland, and Harry Truman. The first alarm clock could only alarm at 4 a.m. Melanie Griffith's mother is actress Tippi Hedren, who is best known for her lead role in Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Kool-Aid is the official soft drink of the state of Nebraska. The longest word in the English language is this one. Pause this video and try to pronounce the word, because I won't. Antarctica is the only land on planet Earth that is not owned by any country. All gondolas in Venice, Italy must be painted black unless they belong to a high official. A large swarm of locusts can eat as much as 80 tons of grain per day. Casanova wore condoms made of linen. Charles Darwin and Albert Einstein both married their first cousins, which are Emma Wedgwood and Elsa Lowenthal respectively. From the Middle Ages up until 19th centuries, barbers performed a number of medical duties including bloodletting, wound treatment, dentistry, minor operations, and bone setting. The barber's striped red pole originated in the Middle Ages when it was a staff the patient would grip while the barber bled the patient. Dr. Seuss pronounced his name Seuss. After his death in 1937, Guglielmo Marconi, the inventor of the wireless telegraph, was honored by broadcasters worldwide as they let the airwaves fall silent for 2 minutes in his memory. In the movie Cliffhanger, when the girl was dangling off of Sylvester Stallone's arm, the camera flashes to the helicopter and the old man in the picture was laughing. When opossums are playing possum, they are not actually pretending. They actually pass out from sheer terror. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. The subscription link is in the video description below. Subscribe.